Test, okay. Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan and I am coming to you live from Schlunt's Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts. I am here to give you this quarterfinal boys volleyball matchup from the MIAA South Division sectional tournament. Today's match pits the hosting third-seeded Brookline High Warriors against the sixth-seeded visiting Newton South High School Lions. Two very highly rated programs, Brookline and Newton South, both within their South Division and in the state itself. In the last state poll from the Boston Globe at the end of the season, Newton South, despite being the lower seed here, actually ranked higher than Brookline in the final state poll. The Lions were the fourth-ranked team in the state, while Brookline was fifth. Of course, when it comes to the sectional tournaments, all that matters is win-loss record. Brookline had a 13-4 record as compared with Newton South's 7-3 record, so Brookline had the higher win percentage. They get the higher playoff seeding, and they get to host this very crucial quarterfinal game. The winner of this contest will go on to the sectional semifinals to face the winner of the other quarterfinal between second-seeded Taunton and 10th-seeded North Quincy. Then after that, of course, there's the sectional finals, and then we move on to the state semifinals, which will involve the four division winners. Both teams have had a pretty easy time getting up to this point. Both Brookline and Newton South got a bye through the preliminary round thanks to their high seeding. Newton South took care of business at home against Norwood on Monday by a score of 3-0. And for those who have been keeping up with my broadcasts, you know that on Tuesday, Brookline got to play their first home game here at Schlunt's Gym after playing most of the year at Tappan, and took care of business in straight sets against 19th seeded Weymouth, 3-0, with set scores of 25-7, 25-13, and 25-12. Should be a closer match this time, though, with the two higher seeds facing off. And as I said, two of the top 5 ranked programs in the state of Massachusetts. They got some high billing to live up to. And we've got just a little over 10 minutes left before this one gets underway. Once again, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, bringing you live coverage of this broadcast. If you enjoy my broadcast, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to the channel as well to stay on top of all my upcoming broadcasts. And of course, if you want other ways of keeping up with what I'm doing, you can follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook and Instagram accounts are in the description of this video. And if you are feeling generous, want to donate to me and what I do, I have links to my PayPal and Venmo accounts as well. Or if in the future you want to pay for some special requests, you can do that as well. I accept requests for, coverage of games that might be outside my normal coverage schedule, or for the making of special videos. Recently, I dropped a highlight video of the Brookline High baseball team. I think it came together rather well. You can check that out. It's now publicly available on my channel. And I tend to do videos like those for a cost of about $100 a video. You can request that to me through email and discuss details. jgms88@gmail.com is my email address, and that is also in the description of the video. About 9.5 minutes left as we can see the Lions warming up on their side of the floor. And in the meantime, let's take a look at the starting lineups for these two teams. We'll start with the visiting 6th-seeded Newton South Lions. First, a senior, number 1, Tomer Wenderow. Another senior, number 2, Colin Joy. A senior and one of the team's 2 libero players who will either wear jersey number 3 or 21, depending on whether he's playing the libero or not. This is a senior, Malachi Dansinger. Next we have a junior, number 6, Luke Brugel. A junior, number 7, Byung-Yun Kim. A junior, number 8, Matthew Yao. A junior, number 9, John Kim. A junior, number 10, Jaden Russell. A junior, number 11, David Smith. A junior, number 13, Jeff Grabowski. A sophomore and another libero who will either be wearing number 14 or number 24, depending, and that is Russell Lee. A junior, number 15, Zachary Muir. A freshman, number 19, Zach Weiss. And a junior, number 20, Brendan Mogan. The head coach of the Newton South Lions is Lucas Coffeen. And next we have the roster for the hosting 3rd-seeded Brookline High Warriors. We have number 21, Zachary Orlando Milbauer. Then we have another senior, number 2, Corey Zito, as we now switch teams and Brookline comes out for their final warm-ups. We have a junior, number 28, Nikhil Wong. A senior, number 16, Wes Price. A senior, number 23, Toby Mendels. Another senior, number 3, Koda Sukata. Another senior, number 14, Adam Danker. A junior, number 1, Jacob Smagula. Another junior, number 8, Fletcher Poon. A senior, number 15, Briano Ufano Dem. A senior, number 11, Kevin Lee. A senior, number 38, Stanley Pang. A senior, number 18, Julian Vesneski. A sophomore, number 31, Charlie Perdue. A sophomore, number 32, Cam Jilek. A junior, number 27, Jason Rich. A senior, number 4, Nathan Lee. And a senior, number 9, Matthew Liu. So that is the roster for the hosting Brookline High Warriors. And we've got the first comment on our live chat from Brendan O'Sullivan. Good luck to all the players, but extra good luck to Brookline. Brendan, it is nice to see you on the live chat again. I know you brought a few comments of my broadcast of the Weymouth game a couple days ago, and it's nice to see you back and watching. It's nice to see everyone watching again. And I encourage people to engage with the live chat as well. My connection seems good today, so I will be able to see it and interact with it as we go. Once again, just a quick recap of those lineups once again. First for Newton South, number 1, Tomer Wenderow. Number 2, Colin Joy. Either number 3 or number 21, depending. That's Malachi Dansinger. Number 6, Luke Brugel. Number 7, Byung-Yun Kim. Number 8, Matthew Yao. Number 9, John Kim. Number 10, Jaden Russell. Number 11, David Smith. Number 13, Jeff Grabowski. Number 14 or 24, depending, Russell Lee. Number 15, Zachary Murer. Number 19, Zach Weiss. And number 20, Brendan Mogan. That is the Newton South lineup. And of course, for Brookline, they have number 21, Zachary Orlando Milbauer. Number 2, Corey Zito. Number 28, Nikhil Wong. Number 16, Wes Price. Number 23, Toby Mendels. Number 3, Kota Sukata. Number 14, Adam Dinker. Number 1, Jacob Smagula. Number 8, Fletcher Poon. Number 15, Briano Ufano Dem. Number 4, Nathan Lee. Number 9, Matthew Liu. Number 11, Kevin Lee. Number 38, Stanley Peng. Number 18, Julian Vesneski. Number 31, Charlie Perdue. Number 32, Cam Jilek. And number 27, Jason Rich. So those are the lineups for the two teams playing today. We've got a little under 3 minutes before this one is going to get underway. And it should be a good one. The third-seeded Warriors against the sixth-seeded Lions. And like I said, in the last state poll from the Boston Globe, amazingly, the lower-seeded Newton South Lions actually had the higher seed than Brookline within the state rankings. Newton South ranked number 4, Brookline ranked number 5. So the higher seed had the lower state ranking, and the lower seed had the higher ranking, just to make things perfectly paradoxical. Should be one heck of a match, and I'm looking forward to giving it to you. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'm going to take a short mute break for about a minute or two, and then I'll be back with the start of this match. Stay tuned. And I'm back from my short mute break. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, here live at Schluntz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of this MIAA South Division Sectional Tournament quarterfinal match between the hosting third-seeded Brookline High Warriors and the visiting sixth-seeded Newton South High Lions. Two teams getting in their last huddles before we have the PA announcers and then the national anthem. You can see on the far wall all the desks that they have piled up along the wall there here in Schluntz Gym. As this gym for most of this academic year was used as sort of a hub for remote learning, as you know, they did a lot of remote classes online classes and all of that out of concerns for COVID-19. As a result, this team and others like it that would ordinarily be playing in the Schlentz gym had to play in the smaller Tappan gym across the street. But now they are back where they belong, back in their original home. And you can tell they're happy to be here.
Brookline High School Schlentz Gymnasium for today's MIAA South Boys Volleyball Quarterfinal between the visiting 6th seed Newton South Lions and the hometown number 3 seed Brookline Warriors. The winner of this match will face the winner of Taunton North Quincy, which is also happening right now. That will likely be on Saturday. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon a school official. At this time, we'll introduce starting lineups, beginning with the visitors. Number 2, Colin Jordan. Number 3, Malachi Danziger. Number 10, Jaden Russell. Number 9, John Kim. Number 13, Jeff Grabowski. Number 15, Zachary Muir. Number 11, David Smith. Number 1, Mayan Wenderow. Number 7, Young Kim. Number 8, Matthew Yao. Number 14, Russell Lee. Number 6, Luke Brunel. Number 4, Brendan Logan. And number 5, Zach Weiss. Now introducing the Warriors. Number 1, Junior Jacob Smadula. Number 2, Senior Corey Seco. Number 3, Senior Koda Sukara.
Well, there's your opening words from the PA announcer, the two teams' rosters, and the national anthem. Two teams ready to get this one underway. Let's see the starting rotation they bring out. Looks like for Newton South, they're going to bring out number 13, Jeff Grabowski, number 15, Zach Muir, number 2, Colin Joy, number 10, Jaden Russell, number 20, Brendan Mogan, and number 8, Matthew Yao. For Brookline, we've got number 2, Corey Zito, number 16, Wes Price, number 21, Zachary Orlando Milbauer, number 8, Fletcher Poon, number 28, Nikhil Wong, and number 23, Toby Mendels, although I think one player is going to be checking out for the libero, number 1, Jacob Smagula. And it looks like there was a substitution on Newton South's side for their libero as Smagula checks in for Price on Brookline's side. We have number 21, Malachi Dansinger, checking in, replacing Brendan Mogan. So those are your starting rotations for Brookline and Newton South. Brookline, as the home team, gets the first serve of the first set. It'll be Nikhil Wong bringing it. Here we go. Wong, the opening serve. It is taken off the net, kept alive by Joy, and then punched over. Received by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong. Spiked down by Mendels, is not dug out. A nice attempt by Colin Joy on the defense there, but I don't know if someone touched the net or if he just couldn't quite get under it right. Either way, first point to Brookline. Wong back on serve. Up and over it goes, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy, spike by Jaden Russell goes long. The Let's Go Brookline chants coming early here as they lead 2-0. Nikhil Wong back to the serve. Up and over it goes, taken by Russell, set by Joy. Russell going for the spike, blocked, but blocked wide. A nice effort by Corey Zito with assistance from Toby Mendels, but the wrong angle off his hands. Too high and too wide, and it goes out. The kill goes to Jaden Russell. And on serve for Newton South will be number 14, Russell Lee. 2-1 the score in favor of Brookline. Lee brings the southpaw serve. It's taken by Orlando Milbauer. Set by Wong. Spike by Fletcher Poon. Deflects off of Dansinger's hands, and that'll go for the kill. Bit of a roll shot there from Fletcher Poon. And Malachi Dansinger just didn't quite get the right angle with his hands. It just sort of tipped off and flew out of bounds. 3-1, the serve from Poon is taken by Russell, followed up by Joy. Off the ceiling, though, and that point's going to go to Brookline. These gym ceilings, man, they'll get you if you're not careful. 4-1, the early Brookline lead. Poon, the serve, sails long. The erroneous serve by Fletcher Poon gives it back to Newton South. Brookline nursing a 4-2 lead as it'll be number 13, Jeff Grabowski, bringing the serve as Brendan Mogan checks into the game for the Lions. Grabowski's serve goes straight into the net, and it goes right back to Brookline. And Grabowski now checks out in favor of Dansinger. On the other side, we have Jason Rich coming into the game alongside Wes Price, replacing Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula. Rich bringing the serve. It drops in and it's taken, set by Joy. Bit too far back, but Russell gets it over. Taken by Rich, set by Wong. The spike by Orlando Milbauer is not going to be recovered. Slightly deflected at the net, but then both Dansinger and Russell Lee decided to dive for it, and they kind of collided as the deflection just flew out of the way. 6-2, the Brookline lead. Serve from Rich is taken by Lee, followed up by Joy, bumped over by Russell. Received by Zito. Set by Wong. Spike Zito killed. A laser by Corey Zito. Pinpointed down the line, and Danzinger couldn't quite get a handle on it. 7-2, Brookline now leads. And we've got a timeout called. The Brookline Warriors feeling it early in this first set. Off to a 7-2 start. And if I'm Newton South coach Lucas Coffeen, and I gotta be saying, guys, you're beating yourselves early here in this set. Just get back to the crisp execution. You know, too much traffic when people are going after their digs, too many off-placed sets that aren't setting our guys up in a position to make those kills. If I'm Brookline coach Dana Jones, I'm saying, guys, keep it up, but don't get complacent. Don't get too caught up in a lead. This is a good opponent you're playing, and they will turn it around if you give them that opening. 7-2, the Brookline lead here in the first set of this match as we come out of the timeout. Jason Rich still on serve for the third-seeded Warriors. And it goes wide. Certainly not how you want to come out of the timeout, as Jacob Smagula checks back in, replacing Jason Rich. And it looks like it will be Jaden Russell bringing the serve for the Lions. Russell brings a powerful serve, but it's taken by Orlando Milbauer, but it goes off the ceiling. I mean, credit to the ceiling for that point, but also some credit to Jaden Russell. That was a hard serve, and no matter how you dug that out, it seemed like just with how much power it brought, it was going to go off the ceiling. 7-4 is the score. Brookline still leads. Russell, the serve, dug out by Smagula, bumped by Wong. Long spike, Orlando Milbauer is taken by Russell. Set by Joy, but the spike from Russell goes right into the net. 8-4 as Brookline takes it back on the spike error. And it'll be Corey Zito on serve for the Warriors. Zito bringing the serve, and it's taken by Danzinger, kept alive by Russell, bumped over by Danzinger, dug out by Poon, tapped by Zito, and they kind of collided there, and Price couldn't time the jump right. It looked like Wes Price almost collided with Corey Zito after Zito provided the desperate set, and it caused Price to mistime his jump a little bit, and he kind of whiffed on the spike. Checking in for Newton South is number 8, Matthew Yao. He replaces Russell Lee, and it'll be number 15, Zach Muir, bringing the serve. 8-5, Brookline leads, and the serve from Muir goes right into the net. 9-5, and it looks like it'll be Zach Orlando Milbauer with the serve for Brookline. Serve from Orlando Milbauer, taken by Russell, set by Joy. The spike is taken by Smagula, followed up by Zito. Long spike, Orlando Milbauer, and he misses wide. Nine to 6, as Malachi Danzinger will be taking the serve. Checking in for Newton South is Jeff Grabowski. He replaces Brendan Mogan. Serve from Danzinger, sails long. And we're having some service errors from both sides early in this one, as we've got Toby Mendels checking into the game, replacing Wes Price. Jacob Smagula on serve. His serve dips in, taken by Dansinger, followed up by Joy. Long spike by Yao is taken by Zito, followed up by Smagula. Spike by Poon is taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. And the spike is whiffed on by Grabowski. Mistimed his jump a little bit, and it came in too low. 11-6, Brookline stays ahead. Smagula back on serve. And his serve goes into the net, and it goes right back to Newton South. Like I said, plenty of service errors on both sides. And if either team can find more consistency with their serves, that's going to serve them. Pun not intended, I swear. As this serve goes right into the net from Colin Joy, and it goes right back to Brookline. 12-7 the score. Excuse me. Nikhil Wong checks back into the game, replacing Julian Vesneski. And he'll be taking over on serve. 12-7, the Brookline lead here in the first set. Up and over it goes, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. The spike by Grabowski is blocked back by Mendels. He sends it back over on one, but it hits the ceiling. The ball can hit the ceiling if it stays on your end of the floor, but if it's crossing over the net, you can't hit the ceiling. That's an illegal hit. 13-7, Brookline leads. Wong, serve taken, followed up by Joy. Spike by Russell, misses wide. Russell's got some powerful spikes. He's just kind of been missing his marks on a number of them so far in this first set. 14-7. Wong sends it up and over, taken by Russell, set by Joy. Spike by Yao is blocked back, kept alive by Russell. Now set by Yao, off the ceiling, and Yao has to double hit it. And that point's going to go to Brookline. Once again, the ceiling is the real greatest threat, as we've got the Let's Go Brookline chance while they hold a 15-7 lead. Wong the serve, taken, set by Joy. Spike Russell, that one kills. That's a momentum swinger right there. As Jaden Russell showing that you've got to watch out for his power. If he can hit those more consistently, then I don't know how you stop that. The serve is going to come from number 14, Russell Lee. Lee sends it over, taken by Orlando Milbauer, followed up by Wong, tapped over by Poon. And I think they're saying that it was an illegal move, maybe a touch of the net or the pole by one of the Newton South players. The point goes to Brookline. Checking in now is number 19, Zach Weiss. 16-8, the Brookline lead, and Fletcher Poon is on serve. Serve is taken, set by Joy. The spike by Muir goes off the net court, but taken by Orlando Milbauer. Set by Wong, spike by Zito is dug out by Lee, and Joy can't follow it up. He collided with his teammate Zach Weiss on his way to the ball. And Brookline now leads 17-8. As they got to readjust the cushioning around the ref's ladder, as there was a near collision on that one. Poon the serve into the net. And it goes back to Newton South. Brookline leads 17-9. We got a couple subs checking in for Newton South. This is number 20, Brendan Mogan. And now taking the serve will be number 7, Byung-Yun Kim. Kim the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer. Set by Wong. Spike Orlando Milbauer is deflected, but out of bounds and can't be kept alive. It looks like Russell and Mogan were trying to block that one there, but just couldn't get the right angle. And now checking in, replacing Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula will be Wes Price and Jason Rich, as Rich now takes the serve for the Warriors. 18-9 the score. Got a bit of a pause in the action. I'm not sure why. Players currently on the floor for Brookline: Jason Rich, Corey Zito, Fletcher Poon, Zach Orlando Milbauer, Wes Price, and Nikhil Wong. For Newton South, it is Brendan Mogan, Colin Joy, Zach Muir, Russell Lee, Malachi Dansinger, and Jaden Russell. The serve from Rich, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. Russell for the spike. It's dug out by Rich, kept alive by Orlando Milbauer, but he couldn't get the proper angle over the net. That's an illegal angle, and that'll give the point to Newton South. 18-10, and when Russell's spikes have gone in, Brookline has not been able to stop them as of yet. And it'll be Russell now on serve, and we've seen how powerful his serves are. He's got the high toss, and he's got a running jump serve. As he sends this one over, dug out by Smagula, set by Wong, spike Orlando Milbauer, another kill for the captain. That was Mogan and Joy attempting to bring the blocks there, but they can't seem to get the right angle when they're blocking Orlando Milbauer. 19-10, the Brookline lead. Corey Zito on serve for the Warriors. Serve up and over, taken by Lee, followed up by Dansinger, and Muir tries to punch it over but couldn't do it. The second hit was a bit too close to the net. There was really no angle that Muir could get that one over. And we've got a timeout called. Brookline leading Newton South 20-10 here in the first set. Brookline in control early in this match, and to me, the biggest key thus far has just been limiting your own mistakes. I mean, there's been plenty of service mistakes on both sides, plenty of teams giving up points in that manner. But you can see that when Brookline receives a point and receives a hit rather and stays in it, they're able to get it back pretty cleanly on a pretty consistent basis. I mean, they've struggled receiving Jaden Russell's spikes, but aside from that, they're doing a pretty good job of staying in points. Meanwhile, Newton South, when they receive the hits, sometimes something just goes wrong with them. You know, either one of their hits goes to the wrong spot, you know, teammates colliding into each other. It's just one thing or another that keeps getting in the way of them executing their plays just right. While Brookline's execution has been much crisper thus far, and the results show on the scoreboard. 20-10, the Brookline lead. Corey Zito back on serve after the timeout. His serve is taken by Lee and followed up by nobody. That one did bounce off the ceiling, and that was part of it, but also a bit of miscommunication on the service receive, as Dansinger ended up right behind Lee and getting bumped back by him, and he couldn't follow up that hit. 21-10, the serve from Zito is dug out by Dansinger, followed up by Joy, and an awkwardly angled spike from Russell is taken by Vesneski, set by Zito, spike Vesneski, deflected and taken by Joy. Set and pushed over by Joy, taken by Smagula, set Zito, spike by Price, goes for the kill. Wes Price got the timing for the spike on that one, and he gives the Warriors a 22-10 lead. Zito's serve goes into the net, and that'll be a 22-11 score now, as checking in for Newton South is Matthew Yao. He replaces Russell Lee. On serve is Muir. His serve is dug out by Smagula, kept alive by Zito. Quick spike goes long from Orlando Milbauer. The service return by Smagula was a little lower, so the set had to be made that much quicker by Zito, and it just sort of threw off the timing of everything there. Good serve from Zach Muir as he brings another. This one taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Long spike Orlando Milbauer, deflected and then taken by Muir. Set by Joy, spike by Russell is dug out by Zito, followed up by Smagula, punched over by Zito, dug out by Russell, set by Joy. Yao for the spike is blocked and then sent over by Price, spiked back by Mogan, dug out by Smagula, set by Zito, spiked by Price is blocked but blocked wide. Our first really crazy rally there, and it ends up going to Brookline. The spike from West Price was blocked, but they blocked it wide. 23-12 as Zach Orlando Milbauer comes on to serve. Serve up and over, taken by Russell, set by Joy. The spike by Mogan is taken by Poon, kept alive by Smagula, but not enough. A nice spike by Brendan Mogan. 23-13 now the score. Malachi Dansinger taking the serve for Newton South as Brendan Mogan checks out in favor of Zach Weiss. Dansinger the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Vasneski is blocked, but he keeps it alive, but not enough as it goes into the cushioning. A great blocking effort by Matthew Yao, I think with assistance from Zach Weiss. 23-14. Dansinger back on serve. Taken by OM, set by Zito. Tapped over by Poon, deflected but not enough. That was Weiss and Joy attempting the block there, as Poon just had to kind of try and tap it over, but got the lucky deflection there, and now Brookline has set point as Toby Mendels checks in, replacing Wes Price. Smagula serving for the set. Taken by Dansinger, followed up by Joy. Long spike by Yao, goes into the net, and that's going to end the first set. 25-14, the Brookline Warriors take the first set, and they go up 1-0 on the Newton South Lions. Brookline was cruising for much of that one as they took their lead and just kept building and building and building, primarily off of Newton South's mistakes, either blocks that didn't deflect the right way, hits that didn't go where they were supposed to, teammates colliding into each other. It was just one thing or another, and Brookline took advantage. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, live here at Schlunz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts. I'm going to take a short mute break, but I'll be back for the second set of this match. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to Schlunz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am here to bring you live coverage of this MIAA South Division Sectional Tournament quarterfinal between the hosting third-seeded Brookline High Warriors and the visiting sixth-seeded Newton South Lions. The Warriors took the first set in convincing fashion, 25-14. And with how close these two teams are, both in the seedings and in the most recent state rankings, you wouldn't have expected a set to go that easily. You would expect every set to be a battle between these two teams. But that's why you don't play these matches on paper. You play them out on the court. And we'll see what Newton South does in response to that loss. We'll see if Brookline can keep things going or if the Lions can bite back. Coming out on the floor for Brookline, it looks like it'll be the same starting rotation as last time, featuring Toby Mendels, Nikhil Wong, Corey Zito, Fletcher Poon, Zach Orlando Milbauer, and the libero Jacob Smagula, who will check in replacing Wes Price. For Newton South, we've got a rotation of Colin Joy, Zach Muir, Jaden Russell, Brendan Mogan, Zach Weiss, and Matthew Yao. And it looks like their libero, Malachi Dansinger, will check in replacing one of those players. And indeed, Dansinger comes in replacing Mogan, while Smagula waits to check in, replacing Wes Price. So it's Smagula, Zito, Poon, Orlando Milbauer, Mendels, and Wong. For Brookline, for Newton South, it is Joy, Muir, Dansinger, Yao, Russell, and Weiss. Serve from Joy is taken by Poon, set by Wong, spiked by Mendels, and that's a quick kill for Brookline. Toby Mendels, a very effective quick spike out of the middle there, and well placed to the far corner. 1-0 Brookline leads, and it'll be Nikhil Wong on serve. Up and over it goes. It's taken by Muir, set by Joy. Spike from Russell is taken by Orlando Milbauer, kept alive by Wong. Long spike by Zito, down the line for the kill. Well placed there by Corey Zito. Brookline with some really nice placement on their spikes to start this set. 2-0. Another serve from Wong, taken by Dansinger, followed up by Joy, pushed over by Russell, taken by Smagula, set by Wong, spiked by Zito, is killed again. 3 straight kills on 3 straight spikes for the Brookline Warriors. 1 from Mendels, 2 from Zito, and they jump out to a 3-0 lead. And we got another timeout called by Newton South as Brookline captures the early momentum here in this second set. 3 straight points on 3 beautiful spikes for the Warriors to open this second set. They already lead 1-0, and they're off to a good start here. 1 spike from the middle blocker, Toby Mendels, and 2 from the setter/opposite hitter, Corey Zito. I'm Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, live here at Schlunt's Gym. If you're enjoying the video, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get updated on my future broadcasts. And also feel free to engage in the live chat. We've got one message earlier this match, but I love to see engagement from my viewers regardless of what form it takes. 3-0, we come out of the timeout. Nikhil Wong back on serve for Brookline. The serve from Wong, taken by Muir, set by Joy. Russell for the spike, it's blocked back! And they just have to bump it over with Muir, taken by Mendels, set by Wong. Spike from Zito is kept alive and followed up by Dansinger and pushed over by Russell. And it's pushed long. A nice diving hit by Colin Joy kept that one alive, but they couldn't quite get it back over. Nice spike from Zito to set things up. And also a great block from, I think, Mendels and Zito off the spike from Jaden Russell. 4-0, Brookline continues their hot start to this second set. Serve taken by Muir, set by Joy. Long spike by Yao is dug out by Orlando Milbauer. Set by Wong. Spike by Poon is blocked back by Jaden Russell. Nice block by Jaden Russell. Gets the Lions on the board. 4-1 as Russell Lee checks in, replacing Matthew Yao. Lee with the serve. And it sails wide. A good watch by Orlando Milbauer. And Brookline goes up 5-1 with Fletcher Poon now on serve. The serve into the net, and that's going to go right back to Newton South. We saw plenty of those quick service mistakes on both sides, and both teams will be looking to avoid that here. As checking in for Newton South, replacing Malachi Dansinger and Zach Weiss will be Brendan Mogan, and the man now on serve, Byung-Yun Kim. Kim's serve taken by Poon, set by Wong, pushed over by Mendels, and I think he's going to get the kill on that one. Joy received the hit, but at the wrong angle, and Jaden Russell was sent chasing the ball right into the scorer's table. Nothing he could have done there. 6-2 now the lead as Jason Rich checks in, along with Wes Price to replace Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula. It'll be Rich on serve. 6-2 the Brookline lead. Taken by Dansinger, set by Joy, spike by Russell! And that's going to be a kill for Jaden Russell. Smagula checks back in, replacing Jason Rich. The score is now 6-3. As you can see, that spike got the Newton South crowd hyped up. And now Russell on serve, off the net cord, taken by Poon. Set by Wong, spike Orlando Milbauer. He drops one in for the kill. These two teams trading haymakers now. The powerful kill from Jaden Russell. And then the Brookline captain says, oh yeah, I can do that too. And he drops a laser in for the point. 7-3 as Julian Vesneski checks in for Brookline, replacing Nikhil Wong. Corey Zito bringing the serve for the Warriors, and it goes right into the net. We got another replacement for Newton South. This is Matthew Yao checking back in, replacing Russell Lee. Zach Muir will be bringing the serve for the Lions. Serve taken by Orlando Milbauer, followed up by Zito. Punched over by Vesneski, taken by Muir, set by Joy, spiked by Mogan, dug out by Zito, followed up by Smagula. Long spike Orlando Milbauer is blocked by Yao, but goes wide. A nice effort there by Matthew Yao, just missed it a bit. And the Let's Go Brookline chants come back out as they lead 8-4 here in the second set. Orlando Milbauer the serve, and his sails long. 8-5. Malachi Dansinger will be bringing the serve for Newton South as we got a couple subs checking in. This is number 13. Jeff Grabowski replacing Brendan Mogan. Dansinger the serve. Taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito, spike by Price, is kept alive by Russell, followed up by Dansinger, long spike by Russell, and is taken off the ceiling, and that's going to be a point for Newton South. The ceiling doesn't pick sides. It'll punish whoever hits the ball wrong. 8-6. Brookline's lead slimming as Dansinger brings the serve. Taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Spike by Poon goes into the net. 8-7, Newton South coming back in it. Brookline started this game with this set, I should say, with a 4-0 lead. And now Newton South has cut that lead to 1. Serve Dansinger, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Tapped over by Vesneski, kept alive by Dansinger. Set by Joy, spiked by Russell. What a laser. That ties up the second set at 8 apiece. And the Newton South fans are feeling it. They're feeling it so much, in fact, that they almost shook my tripod right off the stairs that it was balanced on. I'm going to have to watch my tech if this keeps going as well as it is, but that serve by Danzinger goes into the net and gives the lead right back to Brookline. We have Toby Mendels checking back into the game as he replaces Wes Price, I believe. Smagula the serve, taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, spike by Grabowski, blocked back by Mendels. Joy keeps it alive, set by Russell, pushed over by Yao, taken by Poon, set, long spike Vesneski. And I think they're saying someone on Newton South touched the net. I'm not sure who they're saying, though. Maybe they said a double hit. Either way, 10-8, the Brookline leads. Smagula with the serve. Taken by Danzinger. Pushed over on two by Joy. Kept alive by Smagula. Set Zito. Spike by Mendels is blocked, but blocked too far down. That'll be a kill for Toby Mendels. Grabowski and Yao tried to bring the blocks there, but they couldn't get it back over the net. And Toby Mendels has another kill. 11-8. Smagula the serve. Taken by Muir, and now pushed over by Yao, taken by Mendels, set by Zito, spike by Poon is blocked, but Poon keeps it alive, followed up by Orlando Milbauer, punched over by Vesneski, taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, long spike by Russell, taken by Smagula, set by Zito, spike Vesneski is dug out by Muir, set by Joy, long spike by Russell, kept alive by Orlando Milbauer, Zito keeps it alive and Smagula bumps it over, Muir takes it, set by Joy, spike Grabowski off of Orlando Milbauer's hands. That was a fun point. It's a shame someone had to lose it. But ultimately the kill goes to Jeff Grabowski as Newton South cuts the lead to 11-9 and gets back on serve with Colin Joy. Joy the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito, quick spike by Mendels, dug out by Joy. Taken by Smagula and sent over on one, spiked back by Grabowski but recovered by Orlando Milbauer. Set by Zito, spike Vesneski for the kill! Nikhil Wong checks in, replacing Vesneski as Brookline takes the 12-9 lead. Serve over by Wong, taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, spiked by Russell, taken by Smagula, set by Wong, spiked by Poon, goes through the blockers for the kill. 13-9, the Brookline lead. And we see in our live chat the comment from Daniel LeBlanc, let's go Newton South, tough to play, missing so many starters. I actually didn't know they were missing starters. I didn't know they were missing so many players. I guess with the lack of size on their bench, it does make some sense. 13-9, Nikhil Wong serves, taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, spike Grabowski for the kill. Another nice kill by Jeff Grabowski. 13-10 now the score. Matthew Yao will be on serve for Newton South. Taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong, spiked by Mendels. A nice set by Nikhil Wong to keep that one alive, and another nice kill from Toby Mendels. He is feeling it this set. 14-10. As we got another substitution, Russell Lee checks in, replacing Matthew Yao. Fletcher Poon on serve. Brookline the 4-point lead. Taken by Lee, but spiked right back by Orlando Milbauer. Lee's service return went just a little too far, and Orlando Milbauer wasn't going to let that one go. 15-10, the Brookline lead here in the second set. Poon, another serve, taken by Russell, set by Joy, spiked by Russell through the blockers for a kill. Jaden Russell showing his power as a hitter once again as he cuts the Brookline lead down to 15-11. Subbing in is Brendan Mogan and Byung-Yun Kim. They replace Grabowski and Dansinger, and it'll be Kim on serve. Serve taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong. Zito has to punch it over, taken by Russell, set by Joy. Spike by Russell is blocked by Orlando Milbauer, and no one could recover it. Bit of confusion on the block recovery there. And Dansinger checks back in to replace Kim, while for Brookline, Jason Rich and Wes Price replace Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula. Rich with the serve, dug out, followed up, and spiked by Mogan. They can't keep it alive. That's going to be a kill for Mogan. 16-12, and the serve now goes to Jaden Russell. Russell, another serve, dug out by Smagula, set by Wong, spike Orlando Milbauer off the blocker's hands for another kill. Joy and Mogan tried to put up a wall there, but couldn't send it back. Another kill for Zach Orlando Milbauer as Julian Vesneski replaces Nikhil Wong. 17-12, the Brookline lead. Zito on the serve, and his goes right into the net and gives it right back to Newton South. (17-13) the score. Muir with the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito, tapped over by Orlando Milbauer, tapped back and forth, Price sends it over, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy, spike is blocked, and they barely keep it alive, and Russell just has to bump it over. Taken by Smagula, set by Zito, spike by Price, goes into the net. Another great point, crazy effort on both sides. 17-14 the score, Muir back on serve. Serve is taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Spike Vesneski is dug out by Dansinger, but off the ceiling. The unforgiving ceiling. 18-14, Brookline leads. Another comment from Daniel LeBlanc. No excuse, gotta play with the folks you have, but down starting setter, middle and right side hitter. And those are not insignificant absences. That's tough. Serve, Orlando Milbauer. Taken by Russell off the ceiling, followed up by Mogan, bumped in and under the net. Miscommunication between Dansinger and Muir. And it's now 19-14. And Mr. LeBlanc, I'll tell you, I appreciate the information. Any extra information people have, I love to bring to my broadcast. Dansinger takes the serve, set by Joy, spike by Mogan, off the net cord and taken by Smagula. Set by Zito, spike Orlando Milbauer, dug out by Russell. Followed up by Joy, spike by Russell, off the blocker's fingertips for the kill. Wes Price and Fletcher Poon slightly mistimed the jump for their block, and they were just a little lower than what they needed to be to try and block that spike from Jaden Russell as he gets another kill. 19-15, the Brookline lead. Dansinger serves it right into the net. We've got Toby Mendels checking back into the game, replacing Wes Price. He's been having a very nice set thus far. He's got a number of kills out of the middle blocker position. Smagula's serve taken by Dansinger, set by Joy, spiked by Russell, sails way out. 21-15 as that spike almost went into the crowd. Smagula back on serve. Brookline needs 4 more points for the second set. Up and over, taken by Russell. Set by Joy. Russell, the spike, through for the kill. And one of the things you don't see when you're following the ball is the off-ball movement. Russell literally took that on the back left corner and then ran all the way around to the front right corner, literally circumnavigated his side of the court to make that spike. Serve from Joy, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Spike Orlando Milbauer goes into the net. 21-17. It'll be Joy on serve. Joy's serve sails long, and that one goes right back to Brookline. A smart watch by Orlando Milbauer to make up for the missed spike, as Nikhil Wong checks back in, replacing Vesneski. And Wong will now go on serve. 22-17, Brookline leads in the second set. They lead 1-0. Serve by Wong, taken by Muir, set by Joy. Spike Russell goes into the net. 23-17, and we've got a timeout called by Newton South. So yeah, it is interesting to learn that Newton South is down a number of starters, because when Brookline took that first set by 11 points, I was really surprised given how highly rated Newton South is. But this really makes a lot more sense. This puts the puzzle pieces into place. Like I said, if anyone's got any other information, particularly on the Newton South side, as this is my first time covering one of their games, if I'm pronouncing anyone's names wrong, or if there are any interesting factoids about any of the players that I'm missing, you know, feel free to let me know. And heck, this isn't my first time covering Brookline, but if anyone on the Brookline side notices anything I'm missing, please let me know. You know, I'm not a proud man. I don't mind getting my information from whatever source I get it from. I'm just happy to be informed and keep my viewers informed. 23-17, Brookline leads Newton South. As we come out of the timeout, Brookline already up 1-0. The third-seeded Warriors trying to get past the sixth-seeded Lions and advance to the sectional semifinals, which will be against either Taunton or North Quincy. Wong, the serve, taken by Muir, set by Joy. Yao taps it over, blocked, but not enough. Fletcher Poon tried to go for the block there, but didn't have the correct angle and couldn't get it over the net. 23-18 off the kill from Yao, and it'll be Yao on serve for the Lions. Up and over it goes, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong, spiked by Mendels, blocked but kept alive by Mendels, pushed all the way back by Wong, kept in play by Joy, followed up by Russell, tapped over by Muir, taken by Wong, set by Smagula, long spike Orlando Milbauer, and it drops within the back line. Couple of bad watches along the back end by Newton South. First, when Joy decided to keep it in play after Wong's long push, that one was going to sail out, no question about that. So that gave Brookline another chance, and then that spike from Orlando Milbauer, they decided to let it go, and that one dropped in. Set point for Brookline. The serve from Poon is dug out by Lee, followed up by Joy. Long spike by Russell, kept alive by Smagula, followed up by Wong. Long spike Orlando Milbauer is blocked, kept alive, and then pushed over on two by Zito, but then Russell sends it right back in their face. Another nice point from Jaden Russell. I'm just going to make an educated guess here and say that Jaden Russell was probably the starting hitter that wasn't injured coming into this game, because he's playing like a top-level hitter. I mean, he's had a number of misses here and there, but he's also had some really beautiful kills. Byung-Yun Kim checks in to serve. Brookline still at set point, 24-19. Serve taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong, spiked by Zito. It might have sailed long, but it was deflected off the hands of a Newton South player. And Brookline takes the set, 25-19. Brookline now up 2-0. Brookline 1-set win away from taking this in a sweep. Once again, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, bringing you live coverage of this MIAA South Division sectional tournament quarterfinal between the Brookline High Warriors and the Newton South Lions. If you're enjoying the broadcast, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date on any of my upcoming game broadcasts, be sure to subscribe to the channel, or you can follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook and Instagram accounts are in the description. If you feel like making any donations to me, links to my PayPal and Venmo accounts are in the description as well. And if you want to request coverage of any particular game, or maybe a special highlight video or something of a particular team or player, you can reach out to me through email, jgms88@gmail.com. That's in the description as well. So be sure to reach out to me if you have anything you'd like me to work on for you, and we can discuss details. We got another comment from Daniel LeBlanc, who right now is my favorite commenter right now. He's keeping me so well informed. Taunton has won the other quarterfinal 3-0 against North Quincy, so the winner of this match will be facing second-seeded Taunton. And regardless of who wins, they're going to be going out on the road for that one, because that's just the highest seed possible. And also, Jaden Russell was second-team all-conference as a middle hitter. And that's fascinating, because he's been making hits from the outside, the right side. He's been making his spikes from all over. So to find out his natural position is the middle, I think that just speaks to his talent and versatility that I couldn't honestly tell he was a middle hitter. I thought he was an outside hitter, to be honest. Just because that's what you expect from the most powerful hitter on the team, and the fact that he's been bringing a lot of powerful spikes from both the left and right sides. But once again, thank you, Mr. LeBlanc, for keeping me well informed and allowing me to relay this information to my viewers. I really do appreciate it. 2-0, Brookline leads. And we got less than 20 seconds before the start of the third and potentially final set. There's the buzzer, and the two teams get ready to come out for the third set. Brookline leading 2-0, trying to finish this in a sweep. Newton South trying to stage a comeback without three of their starters. For Brookline, it looks like they'll bring the same starting rotation. Mendels, Poon, Wong, Zito, Orlando Milbauer, and ultimately Smagula, the libero, will check in, replacing Wes Price. For Newton South, looks like we've got Muir, Grabowski, Joy, Russell, and Yao. And it looks like Danzinger, the libero, will check in, replacing Mogan. And as Brookline got the first serve for the first set, they will also get it for the third set. And they'll be opening with Nikhil Wong once again. Nikhil Wong setting up for the serve, and we're about ready to get this third set underway. Here we go. Serve taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Spike by Russell is blocked back. Kept alive by Yao, set by Joy. Spike Grabowski is blocked back again. Newton South just trying to get it over. Danzinger pushes it over. Taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong. Spike by Poon is blocked back. Taken by Wong, set by Zito. Long spike, Orlando Milbauer goes into the net. 4 spikes between the two sides and not a single one landed. 3 of them blocked. That was a wild way to start this third set. Newton South takes the early lead 1-0, and it'll be Matthew Yao on serve. Taken by Smagula, followed up by Zito, bumped over by Mendels, taken by Danzinger, kept alive by Joy, and the spike by Grabowski is blocked, but blocked wide. A nice effort by Colin Joy, the backup setter, as that first hit was a little close to the net, but he kept it in play and allowed Grabowski to just get a swing at it. And the block went wide, giving Newton South the 2-0 lead. Yao back on serve for the Lions. Off the net court and taken by Orlando Milbauer. Set by Wong. Spike Mendels! Missed wide. Newton South off to a hot start here in the third set, 3-0. Yao the serve into the net, and Brookline gets back on serve, trailing 3-1. It's the first time Brookline has trailed in a long time. They led for pretty much all of the first set. And while Newton South came back and tied the second set at one point, they never took the lead back. Fletcher Poon now on serve, taken by Russell Lee, set by Joy, tapped over by Russell, kept alive by Wong, followed up by Smagula, bumped over by Poon, taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, and another monster spike from Jaden Russell. Four to 1, the lead for Newton South as Byung-Yun Kim checks in to take over on serve. Kim the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong, spike by Zito is taken by Kim, followed up by Joy, punched over by Russell, taken by Wong, bumped by Smagula, punched over by Zito, and that's gonna drop in for the kill. Russell Lee had the diving attempt to try and keep that in play, but couldn't quite reach it. Malachi Danzinger checks in, replacing Byung-Yun Kim, while Wes Price and Jason Rich replace Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula. Rich the serve, taken by Lee, set by Joy. Russell, another kill. Again, he's bringing them from all angles. And you can tell he's starting to feel it now as Newton South goes up 5-2. Russell's serve goes into the net and almost takes down the net pole. They're gonna have to take a minute to fix that. Man, Jaden Russell out here breaking things. He's gotta stop hitting the ball so hard. He's gonna break something. They set it back up. I think it's in the right spot. Corey Zito will now be on serve. Brookline trails 5-3 here in the third set. Serve taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Mogan the spike, taken by Poon, set by Zito. Spike Orlando Milbauer is taken by Russell, set by Joy. Russell taps it. Savvy play by Jaden Russell. He's on a roll here in the third set. You can hear someone from the crowd shouting, "Smart play, Jaden," and they're not wrong. That was a very smart play. It was a long spike. The blockers were lined up well, and he just decided to go for the tap. 6-3, and Muir with the serve. It's taken by Smagula. Set and spiked by Price. They somehow keep it alive, and it's pushed over by Russell into the corner. Russell is even taking the points when they're on their heels. 7-3, and Zach Muir back on serve. Dug out by Smagula, set Zito, spike by Price is blocked, kept alive, and tapped over by Price, taken by Russell. set by Joy, spike by Russell, and they get the point anyway. Jaden Russell just turning into his teammates and saying, hop on, boys, I'm carrying this one. 8-3, the Lions lead as a timeout is called by Brookline. The Newton South crowd electric as the Brookline crowd chanting scoreboard, and we've got our first Let's Go Newton chant. And I've just got to hold on to my tripod here and hope it doesn't get shook off. Once again, the winner of this match will go on to face second-seeded Taunton in the South Division semifinals, which, according to the PA announcer at the beginning of the game, will likely be on Saturday. Coming out of the timeout, Brookline 2-0, but Newton South 8-3 here in the third set. Zach Muir back on serve for the Lions. Serve up and over, taken by Poon, set by Zito. Long roll shot, Orlando Milbauer, taken by Muir, set by Joy, spiked by Russell through the blockers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jaden Russell Show, where apparently it is all Russell all the time. Muir's serve taken by Poon, set by Orlando Milbauer. Spike Vesneski goes through the blockers, and Brookline finally stops the scoring streak. The blockers got their hands on it, but just dipped too low off the spike from Julian Vesneski. 9-4, Newton South leads Brookline. Orlando Milbauer back on serve for the Warriors, and his serve flies straight into the net. His serves have not been doing well. He's had a few nice spikes, but his serves have been rather inconsistent today. As Mogan checks out in favor of Jeff Grabowski, it'll be Malachi Dansinger serving with the 10-4 lead, and his serve goes straight into the net. He's had a lot of trouble serving today as well, as Toby Mendels checks in, replacing Wes Price. And Jacob Smagula will be on serve for the Warriors. They trail 10-5 here in the third set. Serve taken by Muir, set by Joy. Spike Grabowski is killed. Zito looked like he was surprised that that one hit his hand. He might have been waiting to let that one go. But the score is now 11-5 in favor of Newton South as Colin Joy now comes for the serve. Taken by Poon, set Zito, tapped over by Mendels, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy, spike by Yao is deflected and taken by Zito, bumped by Smagula. Spike Vesneski is blocked, kept alive, still kept alive, but not enough. A nice blocking effort by Matthew Yao. Newton South now leads Brookline 12-5 here in set number 3. Joy, another serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito, tapped by Mendels, but blocked. And they're gonna say it didn't even go over. 13-5, Newton South building on their lead here in set number 3. Joy the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, but taken awkwardly, and that's gonna be a service ace. Brookline getting shaken up, and the mistakes are starting to mount on the Warriors' end. And it looks like Kevin Lee will be checking in, seeing the floor for the first time, replacing Fletcher Poon. 14-5, Joy the serve, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Spike Vesneski goes right into the net, might have been blocked. Grabowski and Yao were at the net, but whatever it was, whether a block or an error, the point goes to Newton South. 15-5, Joy the serve, taken by Lee, set by Zito, spiked by Mendels, goes through the blockers, and this time Mendels gets the kill. 15-6 as Nikhil Wong checks back in, replacing Julian Vesneski. Brookline trails by 9. Nikhil Wong on serve for the Warriors. Taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, spike by Russell, he's back. He wasn't part of a number of points for a while, but he's back. Jaden Russell, another kill. (16-6), Newton South leads. Yao on serve, taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Spike as deflected, and that's going to be a kill for Corey Zito. Bit of miscommunication on the spike receive there, as Russell Lee checks in, replacing Matthew Yao for Newton South. Kevin Lee now on serve for Brookline, and his serve goes right into the net. 17-7, Newton South now leads as Byung-Yun Kim checks in along with Brendan Mogan, replacing Malachi Danzinger and Jeff Grabowski. Kim's serve straight into the net. And the teams are trading faulty serves back and forth. Danzinger back in, replacing Kim, while Wes Price and Jason Rich replace Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula. And it'll be Rich on serve. Serve taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, and an erroneous tap there from Jaden Russell. Changed his mind between spike and tip mid-jump, and while he's gotten away with that before and made a very smart play, that time he couldn't execute it right. 17-9, serve from Rich, taken by Lee, the set spike by Russell, and Russell would not be denied that time. Jaden Russell looking unstoppable this set. I'm not sure if Brookline's been able to stop any of his hits here in the third set. 18-9, the Newton South lead. Serve from Russell right into the net. Erroneous serves plaguing both teams here. 18-10, Newton South leads, trying to get on the board for the set score as Julian Vesneski checks in for Brookline, replacing Nikhil Wong. Zito the serve, taken by Lee, set by Joy. A long spike by Russell is taken by Zito, set by Smagula. Spike Vesneski is taken, followed up by Muir, and then just bumped over desperately by Mogan. Taken by Wong, set by Zito, and then spiked over by Orlando Milbauer. And they send it over on two. Smagula keeps it alive, kept alive by Price, pushed over by Zito, taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Spike by Russell's blocked back by Wes Price. Orlando Milbauer assisting on the block there, but that block belongs to Wes Price. And the Brookline team loving it there, 18-11. And my mistake earlier in that point, Nikhil Wong is not out there, that was Kevin Lee. The serve off the net cord for an ace. Corey Zito follows up with a lucky point there, and they cut the Newton South lead to 6. 18-12, as Brookline trying to regain momentum here in the third set, see if they can make a big comeback here. And it looks like Colin Joy's mask broke, so he needed to go to the bench quickly for a mask replacement. One of those calls I don't expect to be making in the spring of 2022. Zito the serve, taken by Russell. Set by Joy, tap by Russell! And well placed again. Jaden Russell has just got the precise touch on those as he extends the Newton South lead to 19-12. On serve now is Zach Muir. Muir, serve taken by Lee, but it's sent wide. The erroneous service return gives Newton South a 20-12 lead. They are 5 points away from taking their first set. Muir, serve taken by Smagula. Set, spike Orlando Milbauer taken. Oh no, that was Zito who hit the spike, and no, it was Orlando Milbauer, my mistake. And Brookline gets the point there as there was a bit of sloppiness there on the Newton South side trying to get that one back. And it'll be Orlando Milbauer on the serve now for Brookline as they trail 20-13. Orlando Milbauer's serve is taken by Muir, and they can't keep it alive. Joy misjudged his spot on the second hit there. Might have hesitated a bit. Maybe he thought Yao was going for it. 20-14. Orlando Milbauer back on serve. This one comes in high, taken by Muir, set by Joy. Russell launches. Oh, but they give the point to Brookline for an illegal hit. Were they calling that on Russell or on Joy? I'm not sure. Either way, Brookline gets one there. We got a timeout called, I think, by Newton South, as they now lead Brookline 20-15. Man, I mean, injuries are never an excuse. You know, the best ability in any sport is availability, but man, you see the way Jaden Russell is playing this set and the way he's leading this Newton South team, and you just wonder if they had their starting setter, if they had their, you know, their starting middle and right side hitters as well, if they had the starters that they were missing, how much more tightly contested would this match have been up to this point? Because Brookline took those first two sets with relative ease. And it was not what you might have expected in a match between two of the top 5 programs of the state. But like I said, and like Daniel LeBlanc said in the chat, no excuse. You just got to play with who you have. And Newton South making the best of things here in this third set as they lead 20-15. We come out of the timeout, and Orlando Milbauer will be back on serve. Serve off the net cord, but dug out by Russell. Set by Joy, tapped over by Mogan. Taken by Zito, set by Smagula. Tapped over by Orlando Milbauer, taken by Russell. Set Joy, spiked by Russell, is dug out by Zito. Followed up by Smagula, long spike Vesneski, taken by Russell. Set by Joy, Russell takes off and spikes right into the net. (20-16). Orlando Milbauer, another serve, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. Yao has to push it over. Dug out, set by Zito. And they're going to say that Yao touched the net. (20-17) now. Another serve, Orlando Milbauer, taken by Russell. Sent over on 2 by Joy, but kept alive by Lee. Set by Zito. Spike Vesneski is dug out by Russell, followed up by Joy. Pushed over by Russell. Taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Tapped over by Price, and they managed to send it back. Taken by Zito. Bumped Orlando Milbauer. Long roll shot Vesneski. Taken by Danzinger. Set by Joy. Punched over by Russell. Can they keep it alive? They managed to get it back. Taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Spike Mogan off the net cord, and Brookline can't keep that one alive. That's a point to Newton South. Brookline went on a 5 unanswered point streak to cut it to 20-17, but Newton South takes it back with that hard-fought point. Danzinger now on serve for the Lions. Serve taken by Smagula, set by Zito. Spike Vesneski for the kill. Both sides feeling the energy in this set as Toby Mendels checks in for Brookline, replacing Wes Price. 21-18, we're back to a 3-point set as Brookline, who was down by 8 points, 20-12 just a few minutes ago. Smagula's serve taken by Danzinger, set by Joy, punched over by Russell. Smagula can't dig it out. He tried to take that one, but a merciless bounce off the ceiling could not be followed up. 22-18, and Joy now on serve for Newton South. Serve taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Spike by Lee is blocked right back in his face. Grabowski and Russell. 23-18, and we've got a timeout called by Brookline. What an exciting third set this one has turned out to be. Brookline took the first 2 sets by scores of 25-14 and 25-19, but Newton South now just 2 points away from taking set number 3 and starting to make a comeback attempt. Once again, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here live at Schluntz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts for this MIAA South Division sectional tournament quarterfinal between the 3rd-seeded Brookline High Warriors and the 6th-seeded Newton South High Lions. Coming out of the timeout, Newton South back on serve with Colin Joy. They lead Brookline 23-18. Serve from Joy, taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Zito. Spike Vesneski drops in for another kill. Julian Vesneski finding some form late here in the 3rd set as he checks out in favor of Nikhil Wong. Wong will be on serve here as Brookline trails by 4. Newton South just needs 2 points to take the set. The serve goes off the net cord, kept alive by Grabowski, followed up by Yao, bumped over, taken by Zito, set by Wong, spiked by Mendels, is blocked, but not at the correct angle. Grabowski and Yao tried to block it there, but Mendels gets the kill and cuts the lead back down to 3. 23-20. Wong, another serve for Brookline. And it sails long, and now Newton South has set point. A good watch there from the backline players on Newton South's side. Matthew Yao serving for the set. Taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong. Punched over by Zito, taken by Joy, set Danzinger. Pushed over by Russell, and it drops in. Newton South takes the 3rd set, 25-20. We've got a match now Brookline 2 sets, Newton South 1. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan live at Schlunz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts. And I'll be back with the 4th set of this South Division sectional quarterfinal after a brief mute break. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to Schlunz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'm here bringing you live coverage of this MIAA South Division sectional boys volleyball tournament. This quarterfinal match between the 3rd seeded Brookline High Warriors and the 6th seeded Newton South High Lions. Brookline took the first 2 sets, 25-14 and 25-19, but Newton South starting to bite back here with a 25-20 win in the 3rd set to make it 2-1. We got some action going in the live chat now from 2 of my favorite people. Brendan O'Sullivan. Sorry I've had to lurk most of this game, but thank you for both streaming and commenting the game. Great work on your part. And then Daniel LeBlanc following up. Agree with Brendan. Thanks for doing this. You know, it's my pleasure. I mean, really, when I got a great game like this to follow with so many great points, it just does the work for me, honestly. I get to just, I get to just follow the flow of it all. And then LeBlanc, another addition. And my apologies to the Russell family. Jaden was first team all-conference, not second. And I'll tell you, after that 3rd set he just had, makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the conference judges just saw that 1 set and were like, maybe we should just promote him to first team instead of second team. That was kind of a mistake, wasn't it? Yeah. That's my own personal headcanon for how that happened. He was second team, then he had that phenomenal 3rd set, and then they're like, okay, our bad. You're first team, our bad. The Brookline Warriors are going to have to figure out a way to contain Jaden Russell. They were able to fight back. They were down by as much as 10 points in that 3rd set, and they managed to cut that lead in half down to 5. And at times they managed to cut it down to 3 points, but they couldn't complete the comeback. So early momentum has really been the name of the game for this match. Whoever's taken the early lead has ended up winning the set, showing just how hard it can be to come back against a top-flight program like Brookline or Newton South. Colin Joy brings the first serve for Newton South, and he sends it into the net. Definitely not how you want to start things off here in a critical fourth set. 1-0 Brookline leads after the faulty serve. Nikhil Wong serving for Brookline. It's taken by Dansinger. Set by Joyce. Tapped over by Russell, but it's off the pole and out of bounds. Jaden Russell trying to bring the trickeration there, but didn't quite have the execution necessary. Wong brings the serve. Taken by Yao, set by Joy. Spike Grabowski deflected and taken by Smagula. Set by Wong. Spike by Lee is pushed back in his face by Grabowski and Russell. So Newton South now on the board. They trail 2-1, and it'll be Matthew Yao on serve for the Lions. Yao's serve taken by Lee, set by Wong, tapped over by Mendels. They keep it alive and set it up for Russell, who kills it. Again, Jaden Russell displaying his power on those spikes. 2-2 now the score. Yao the serve. Dug out by Smagula, set by Wong. Long roll shot by Zito goes for the kill. A nice floating hit into no man's land. And it looks like we're gonna have a newcomer on the floor for Brookline. This is number 3, Kota Sukata, replacing Kevin Lee and taking over on serve. Meanwhile, on Newton South side, Russell Lee comes in replacing Matthew Yao. Sukata on serve. His first time on the floor today. And his serve is not a good one, and that gives the tie score back to Newton South at 3 apiece. Brendan Mogan and Byung-Young Kim come in replacing Malachi Dansinger and Jeff Grabowski. And it'll be Kim on serve for Newton South. 3-all the score. And his serve goes wide. And he checks out for Dansinger. 4-3 Brookline leads as Wes Price and Jason Rich come in replacing Toby Mendels and Jacob Smagula. We got the Let's Go Brookline chants. Serve from Rich, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. Long spike from Russell, taken by Sukata. Set by Wong, spike by Zito, cannot be kept alive. That's gonna be a kill for Zito. 5-3. Jason Rich back on serve for the Warriors. Up and over it goes, taken by Lee. Followed up by Joy, tapped over by Mogan, but then taken by Wong, followed up by Sukata. Long roll shot Orlando Milbauer, taken by Lee. And are they saying someone touched the net? Some kind of violation on Newton South side. I'm not quite sure what, but I think they're saying they touched the net or the pole or something. 6-3 Brookline leads. Rich with the serve, taken by Dansinger. Followed up by Joy, punched over by Mogan, taken by Sukata, set by Wong. Spike Orlando Milbauer goes through the blockers for the kill. Mogan and Russell were trying to block it there, but didn't have the angle. 7-3 as Brookline back off to a hot start here in the fourth set. Rich the serve. Off the fingertips of Dansinger, that's gonna be an ace for Jason Rich. 4 straight points off the serves from Jason Rich. And we got a timeout called by Newton South. Brookline responding well after losing that third set. Brookline won't be getting the sweep win today, but they are still trying to get out of here with a W. Again, the winner of this match will move on to the South Division semifinals to take on second-seeded Taunton, who beat 10th-seeded North Quincy in straight sets earlier today. That, of course, after North Quincy, the 10 seed, upset the 7th seed Newton North in the first round. But no surprise low seeds in this game. We've got the two teams that were expected to be here, and they're battling it out as we come out of the timeout. Brookline leads 8-3. Jason Rich back on serve. It's taken by Lee, set by Joy, spike by Muir, goes right into the net. That one went off the side of his hand. 9-3. Rich back on serve. And his serve dips in low, taken by Dansinger, and they can't keep it alive. After the service receive drifted too close to the net. Colin Joy couldn't keep it in. 10-3, serve from Rich, taken by Lee, set by Joy. Russell flies, and he gets another kill. The attempted receive by Nikhil Wong flew into the stands on that one. I mean, when they're able to cleanly set up Jason Russell for those points, he's borderline unstoppable. The problem is they've had struggles with execution getting him properly set up early in this set. Russell now on serve. His serve taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong, punched over by Zito, but not legally. Might have gone off the pole, might have gone off the wrong part of his hand. Whatever it was, the point goes to Newton South, and they now trail 10-5. Served by Russell, taken by Sukata. Wong keeps it in play. Zito spikes it over, taken by Lee, and off the unforgiving ceiling. (11-5). Julian Vesneski checks in, replacing Nikhil Wong for Brookline. And Corey Zito will be on serve, his team leading 11-5. Serve from Zito, dug out by Lee, followed up by Dansinger, punched over by Muir, received, set by Zito, spiked by Price, and the blockers can't get it back. Brendan Mogan looked surprised that the ball didn't fly behind him. I think he thought they missed the block altogether. They got it just right into the net. 12-5 the lead. Zito another serve, taken by Dansinger, followed up by Russell, and off the ceiling again. They kick it. They got it over on the kick. Taken by Price, set by Zito. Long spike Orlando Milbauer, dug out by Muir. Set by Joy, spike by Russell, is killed. They sent the third hit over with their foot. And just for the record, that is a legal hit in volleyball. It's just usually nobody can pull it off. 12-6 the Brookline lead, and it'll be Zach Muir on serve. Taken by Price, set by Zito, tapped over and blocked back, kept alive by Smagula. Set by Zito, long spike Vesneski, deflected again, and they can't keep this one alive. Kevin Lee checks back in, replacing Kota Sukata for Brookline. And it'll be Zachary Orlando Milbauer on serve for the Warriors. They lead 13-6. Serve up and over, taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. Russell taps it. Another well-placed tap by Jaden Russell. Can anyone stop this man? Jeff Grabowski comes in, replacing Brendan Mogan. The Let's Go Brookline chants back as they still lead 13-7. Newton South trying to get back in it. Malachi Dansinger on serve for the Lions. taken by Lee, set by Zito. Vesneski for the spike. It's kept alive. And they managed to get it over on 3. Taken by Lee, set Zito, spike by Price is dug out by Russell. Followed up by Danzinger, punched over by Russell. But they say there was an illegal hit. (14-7). Those illegal hit calls have been killing Newton South. As now Toby Mendels checks in, replacing Wes Price. Smagula on serve for the Warriors. They lead 14-7. This one taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Russell taps it again, but this time it's sent back by Smagula, and nobody's getting it back. Jacob Smagula read that one like a book. He's been learning. Jaden Russell's been bringing all of his tricks, but Smagula is starting to learn just like a defensive specialist should. Smagula showing why they give him the libero jersey. And it's because of smart defensive play like that. Not to mention the great effort to lay out and get it back. A bit of confusion on Newton's south side resulted in them getting the point there. 15-7, Smagula back on serve. Taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Russell flies, and it's dug out by Smagula again. Set Zito, spiked by Lee is blocked. Kept alive, bumped by Smagula, tapped over by Orlando Milbauer, sent back by Danzinger, sent back down by Mendels. Brookline just kept attacking and attacking until something landed. And now they lead 16-7. And we got a timeout called by Newton South. (16-7), Brookline leads here in set number 4. They lead Newton South in the match scoreboard 2-1. And they're trying to finish the job here. I'll tell you, I know I've been fixating on it, but I love watching players and teams when they learn as a game goes. And that dig by Jacob Smagula off the tap by Jaden Russell, that was classic learning as you go. That's just court awareness is what that is. You learn what your opponent does, you learn what works and what doesn't, and then you execute on it. You know, defense is never going to get enough credit in any sport, you know, unless maybe you're a goalie in hockey or soccer. But that was a really nice defensive play. And now Brookline is riding the momentum off of that, and another nice spike by Toby Mendels, who's been having a very nice match. And they've now got the 16-7 lead. Smagula back on serve. Taken by Danzinger, set by Joy. Grabowski, the spike is deflected, kept alive by Mendels. Now set by Zito. Vesneski is blocked. Kept alive by Zito, but they can't get it back over. A nice blocking effort by Grabowski and Yao. It'll be Colin Joy on serve for Newton South. 16-8 the score. And his serve sails long, and Brookline takes the point. 17-8. Nikhil Wong checks back in for Brookline, replacing Julian Vesneski. Wong the serve, taken by Grabowski, set by Joy, spiked by Russell, is taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong. Lee with the spike, and that sails. Oh, but they gave the point to Brookline. Did someone touch the net? Did someone deflect it? I'm not sure what happened there, but some kind of infraction against Newton South, and Brookline gets the point. 18-8, they now lead. The serve taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. Russell flies, and he kills it. It'll be Matthew Yao on serve, his team trailing 18-9 here in set number 4. Taken by Smagula, set by Wong. Zito taps it over with style. I mean, we've seen a few players try and go for that Allen Iverson-looking tap from over their heads. But that time, Zito finished the job. Kota Sukata comes in replacing Kevin Lee, and he'll take over on serve, while Russell Lee comes in replacing Matthew Yao for Newton South. 19-9. Sukata the serve, taken by Lee, set by Joy. Russell sends it long. 20-9. Brookline starting the countdown, 5 points away from the semifinals. Sukata the serve, taken by Russell, set by Joy. Russell taps it, and they can't dig it out that time. It looks like Smagula wanted some kind of a call against Newton South. Orlando Milbauer tried to dive for that one, but couldn't get there in time. 20-10 as Byung-Yun Kim checks in to take the serve for Newton South. This one taken by Orlando Milbauer, set by Wong, spike by Zito. They keep it alive. Punched over by Kim, but punched wide. 21-10. Jason Rich and Wes Price come in replacing Smagula and Mendels, and it'll be Rich on the serve. Serve up and over. It's taken by Lee, set by Joy. Russell flies, and right off the face of Jason Rich. But an infraction. Did he hit the net on his follow-through? 22-10, Brookline leads, and Jason Rich just shaking off that ball to the face like it's nothing. Serve up and over, taken by Lee, followed up by Joy. Long spike by Muir, taken by Rich. Set, spike by Zito is taken by Dansinger, followed up by Joy. Tapped over, but tapped back! Orlando Milbauer sends that one right back in Russell's face. 23-10, Brookline cruising now. 2 points away from the semifinals. Rich serves right into the net. And now he checks out for Smagula. 23-11, Brookline leads, and Jaden Russell now on the serve. Russell the serve right into the net. Brookline now at match point. 24-11 as Julian Vesneski checks in replacing Nikhil Wong. Corey Zito now on serve for the Warriors. 1 point to the semifinals. His serve off the net cord taken by Dansinger, set by Joy. Russell with the spike, and it sails long, and that's it! Brookline wins 3-1. The third-seeded Warriors give a friendly wave to Newton South, who waves back. I mean, there can be nothing but respect between two programs like this. Two very strong teams finished within the top 6 of the South Division record-wise. Both finished within the top 5 of the state rankings according to the Boston Globe. Brookline wins it 3-1, 25-14, 25-19, 20-25, and 25-11. A tough finish for Newton South. They were suffering from some injuries that kept them from being at full strength at the right time. But as they say in any sport, the best ability is availability, and Brookline had the availability, and they got it done. They move on to the South Division semifinals against second-seeded Taunton. It'll be their first time facing a higher seed in this South Division tournament and should make for an interesting match. One last message from Daniel LeBlanc. Congrats, Brookline. Keep going. Good luck Saturday. Referring to what is likely going to be a Saturday semifinal match against Taunton. And thank you to Mr. LeBlanc for all your helpful comments throughout. It was nice getting extra information. And you know what? Congrats to Newton South on a good season as well. So for the last time here from Schluntz Gym in Brookline, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. If you like my videos, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to stay up to date, be sure to subscribe or to follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook and Instagram in the description of the video. If you feel like donating to the cause, you can hit up my PayPal and Venmo accounts in the description as well. Or if you feel like making any special paid requests for me to do, perhaps a special game you want covered, a highlight video you want put together, you can reach me via email, jgms88@gmail.com. That's in the description as well. And one last comment in the live chat from Brendan O'Sullivan. Congrats, Brookline. And indeed, congrats to Brookline. They win 3-1. Once again, your final score 25-14, 25-19, 20-25, and 25-11. Brookline advances to the South Division semifinals. I hope I'll have that one covered as well, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Until then, have a good rest of your Thursday, everybody.